how you submit your boy Ashton Jackson, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys and their undrafted free agent signings. So before we hop into the video, I appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content, man. So again, shout out to Michael Gelkin bringing in the sources and bringing in, keeping track of the UDFAs. Sometimes your UDFAs can come in and help you, give you good looks in training camp, give you good looks in the preseason, can even potentially be a person who can even add and benefit to your roster. A guy like Isaiah Land was a really attractive undrafted free agency that Dallas Cowboys liked. He provided a really natural position at being a rush defensive end, but we kind of let him go, and the Indianapolis Colts picked him up off the waivers. That was a guy I really wish we could have kept. He had a really high upside. I really wish we had a guy like Isaiah Land right now on the team. But as you guys can see right here, these are the names that we selected from our undrafted free agency. So as you guys can tell, we picked 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, an edge, 2 inside linebackers, another defensive back, and a defensive tackle. By name, going from the top of the list all the way down, Brevyn, Spann, Ford. He's more of your vertical threat tight end. At Minnesota, you got Cam Johnson, wide receiver at Northwestern. You got linebacker Brock Mogensen out of South Dakota. You got Jason Johnson, linebacker out of UCF, who for Brock Morganson, the school announced that the 2-time team captain totaled a combined 219 tackles the past 2 seasons for the Coyotes and was an FCS All-American last year in 2023. Promising tight end, Brevyn Spann Ford. Also, I want to mention that he's a 6'6", 260-pound with a large catch radius, dynamic inline option to compete for the opportunity in 2024. Some people were saying that he's automatically one of your best your best run blocking tight ends already on the roster. So we gotta see how that goes. Don't forget, we also have John Stevens Jr. If he can be a plus for you, and that's also another guy that bailed out and got very lucky with this front office, because had John Stevens if he remained healthy, he was definitely going to be a guy that started for you and was definitely going to be one of your top 3 tight ends. And I felt like he would have been your tight end 2 over Luke Schoonmaker, and I felt like he would have replaced Peyton Hendershot. Then Stevens would have been eventually your tight end 2, and then that would have made the Dallas Cowboys front office looking bad by drafting a guy like Luke Schoonmaker in the 2nd round when you had an undrafted guy in John Stevens who was way better than him, who still, even in the case with John Stevens dealing with an injury, I still feel like John Stevens is probably your 2nd best tight end when healthy on your roster. You got defensive back Solo Turner out of Illinois. You got Denzel Daxon, that's your 1 technique from Illinois as well. You have Byron Vaughn's edge out of Baylor. He has a long frame with 35-inch arms, 84-inch wingspan. He also played for Utah State and Texas, where he and DeMarvin Overshown were teammates. So that's very good as well. He has familiarity with some of your teammates already. Corey Grooms, wide receiver out of Minnesota. Very fast wide receiver. He can play in the slot. That's mainly what I saw him do out in Michigan. You're going to see some clips where there's one clip I have right here that I found on the internet with him running a slot fade out of the slot. As soon as he caught the ball, he was gone. Nobody was able to catch him. He has dynamic speed, as you can tell. He was also ranked 110th on the big board for PFF. So if you guys put any stock into that, that means he was the 110th best player on their board. That means he possibly could have been a guy that gone for you early in day 3. Possibly could have been a day 3 selection. I don't know what possibly got him not being able to be selected day 3, but who knows. Again, you're undrafted free agent guys. You're looking for those guys to contribute to your roster in terms of give them looks and give you decent looks for some of the guys that you drafted in the day 3 round to see who differentiates, who's better from the undrafted free agents and the guys that were drafted. You're going to see who got that dog in them in terms of the undrafted free agents. You're going to see some steals. You're definitely going to see some guys that you like that are going to potentially impress other teams. There's going to be some guys that we really love, that we fall in love with during the training camp preseason process as an undrafted free agent, and then they're going to end up getting signed by another team and end up doing well for them on the practice squad, or potentially even start for them and contribute for their team, their new team, if it isn't with the Dallas Cowboys, and contribute with them. Again, not every single person is made to wear this star on the side of their helmet and contribute to the team. A lot of these guys, God put them in place to be with the Dallas Cowboys, to put them on that big stage that we are, to showcase their talents to other teams that desperately need them now. So again, you guys might fall in love with some of these UDFAs, but most of them are possibly not even going to make the roster. It's not even a great chance that these guys even stick around in the league. Some of them might have to fall back on their college major. Some might have to go play in alternative pro leagues. So again, the NFL stands for not for long, and nothing is guaranteed in life, but especially in this league. So again, shout out to everybody who got undrafted free agent, who got signed by the Dallas Cowboys. Another player that I was just about to mention was East Carolina safety Julius Wood. A person close to the situation said he's a heavy hitter, led the Pirates in tackles the past 2 seasons, also in with interceptions the past 2 years. So he's a very playmaker, dynamic type of safety. I view him, when I saw him, I view him a little bit in that Donovan Wilson role, in my opinion. Down, straight, physical type of corner, isn't afraid to hit nobody, can fill run lanes, and again, I love the Dallas Cowboys setting the tone with this draft class, and even with their undrafted free agent signings, just getting more physical, more football-loving players. So again, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.